Alright. Yeah, hello! What's good, it's your boy Roman Puss here with the One Piece Bounty Rush. Shanks counters the lower half is kind of some units that are more recommended for playing into him, given if he's going to be swarming the meta. Now, granted, he won't be starting off super strong because a lot of people haven't gotten him or haven't gotten him maxed yet, but he will be flooding the meta relatively soon, given how strong he is. And to join me with this venture, I have my boy Chrollo, whose description to his YouTube channel I will leave down in the description. Make sure you check that out for sure. But say hi, Chrollo. What's good?
Yo, what's up, Roman? I'm very thankful to you for getting me on your channel, and I'm happy to be in this video with you.
Yeah, I got you. So, thanks to his assistance, we were able to put together a good list on who we're going to recommend to be playing and is going to be thriving in the upcoming meta. Now, I did just make a tier list and stuff and kind of put some people who were randomly lower in general before and kind of higher and bumping up now just because they're going to be good against Shanks. So let's dive into it. Let's start with our number 10th position. We did top 10, do the top 10 units. Lowest, number 10, we got page 1. Chrollo, hit me with why we think page 1.
Page 1 is one of the best threat defenders, and when he uses his skill 1, he has 150 damage, 150% damage reduction when he uses his skill. So Shanks maybe damage in 10, 5. So he can very much counter Shanks.
Yes.
That's why.
Exactly. So now he's going to be good, and obviously he's potentially going to be struggling. A defender in a one-on-one situation with Shanks in general will probably be losing. So keep in mind when you're playing these defenders that you're maybe running into some issues. You want to play with your teammates when you're fighting Shanks. These are just the defenders that are going to be able to survive him longer and kind of stall him for longer. When, like, most defenders are one-on-one. It's just a fact, I think. So page 1, he does have a tremor. Obviously, he's probably not going to be tremoring him, but in general, pretty solid unit, has high damage reduction. Shanks only has the skill 1 is the only thing that ignores damage reduction. As long as you dodge that and know what to look for on that, just save your dodge for when he's going to use that, and you'll be golden and can take care of it from there. So, yes. Alrighty. Alright, number 9. We got our next one, Jack the Drought. We got some pretty interesting reasons. Hit me, Chrollo.
Okay, so Jack, I'm number 1 Jack fan, so that's why I told you have to put him in this tier list. So he can pretty much sometimes destroy Shanks easily. If Shanks was not a good player, but if Shanks was a good player, he will be struggling with him. So when Jack uses his mammoth skill, he will get a 70% defense. So if Shanks lands his charge skill, he won't do anything, and he can take away 15% of Shanks' skill. So he will make Shanks struggle, and he will struggle too. So yeah, and he will damage him a lot of damage if he stacks up attack.
Exactly. So definitely, okay, for those of you that are new players, Jack has his 2 skills. One is a sickle slash, and one is he transforms into his mammoth form. You want to make sure you can get your stacks up, at least from basic attacking or using your skill 1 against him, ideally. He will have anti-stagger, so probably using your skill 1 is going to be your go-to bet if you can bait out his dodge. And then hit him with your mammoth form after that, if you can. Or if you want to start off the fight, hit him with your mammoth form because it takes away his skill cooldowns. That's an option as well. I could actually recommend that. Honestly, it could go either way, but depends on how the fight works out. But Jack is almost the king of one-shotting nearly everyone, even...
Yep, I agree. Yeah. I agree with you, yeah. And also, you can also, when you transform to your mammoth skill, you will probably damage him under the 70%. So Shanks, if he's under 70%, he has no stagger, so you can easily kill him with the normals too.
Yes.
You just need to take away his stagger.
It will be generally come down to a pretty good skill matchup, but it can sway in Jack's favor is a possibility. So just one person we want to mention. But so Jack was our number 9. Let's move on to our number 8. I'm gonna kind of take the reins on this one because this one is I suggested this one, and I think he's a lot of really undervalued. Because especially no one either summoned for him or they just don't have him maxed out yet. But Shiki, the Golden Lion, he has a specific skill, his skill 1, that hits for 70% of someone's HP if they are of X Roger Pirates, which Shanks is and holds that tag. So Obviously, he's going to run that, but he does have the Roger trait that allows him to get back 30% of that, so you will hit him for only 40%. But if you have the proper metal sets, you can at least stall him, kind of run around, and you can tremor, or at least run away from him with your skill 2 if you need to. You won't be able to tremor him probably because he'll be in his enhanced state form. But, Chrollo, how you feel about Shiki?
I think Shiki may struggle a bit, but he can make also Shanks struggle. So he will take away 40%, but you know, Shanks also heals a lot sometimes.
Yes, yes.
So also he has a stagger.
One thing I do want to emphasize with this is the whole point of Shiki is not to be 1v1ing Shanks straight up. You can potentially if he's willing to chase you, but I would actually strongly recommend just hitting him with your skill 1 and going and taking a flag. And as he comes and takes the flag, maybe back away from it, let him hop on the flag, and then bait out his dodge. Maybe wait for your skill 1 to come back and just hit him with your skill 1 again. So it's really just like a slow playing game. So hopefully you have time when you are playing Shiki. But in general, I just kind of wanted to explain that because some of you may be questioning why Shiki is terrible. But Shiki's actually a very good unit, especially with that flat damage hitting. But
Yeah, I agree with you. We're not saying that Shiki kills Shanks easily, but we are saying that Shiki is kind of meta. He can do his run and roll. That's what we are saying. So I agree with you.
yes, exactly.
He's not the unit who blows up Shanks, but he's the unit who may do progress good in League.
Exactly. Shiki to go online. I can't wait to have him max. I'm so excited. But anyways, let's move on. Next one, number 7. The one, the only Onigashima Law. Now, hit me, Chrollo, with Onigashima Law.
Onigashima Law, okay. So I think when he is in his room, he has stagger too, right?
Yeah, he has anti-stagger. Yes. So
yeah,
they're both just slapping.
Yeah, so... But maybe if Shanks does the charge skill in the room, he can kind of kill Law. But also, I don't know what to say, but it's a 50-50%. So I can see that someone has advantage of the other.
Okay.
So what do you think? I don't know what to say,
but... The reason I threw Law on here... Okay, if you can get Shanks on his flag, I actually have tested this, and I have gameplay of this. Is when I was on his flag, the Shanks was unfortunately standing on his own flag, so I had already plus 30% increased damage, plus I have the extra 20% increased damage for being against a stronger color, plus like the generic extra 15%, I think, when just purely being red and him being green. So I have a trait that gives me an extra 20, so that's like, what, 35 plus another 30, so it's 65% damage increase against Shanks. So I didn't necessarily hit the anti-heal on him, but I was smacking him for fat damage, and it was actually kind of melting him. And eventually, since I do have anti-stagger in my room, it actually came out very useful, and it's very possible to definitely 1v1 him. Now, he can definitely kill you. It does come down to a skill matchup. That's why Shanks is Giga broken. And yes, in a way, you will still be kind of fighting an uphill battle.
It's a 50-50 chance. Maybe he kills you, maybe you kill him. It depends.
Yes. And it's also very annoying if he has his teammates interfering with your battle. That makes things so much more frustrating. So, watch out for that. But see, your best thing is to see if you can side check him with your skill 1, since it is a good ranged ability. I would try and do that and hit him with anti-heal before he gets his thing off, because if you have anti-heal, he doesn't cleanse the anti-heal. All he does is just become immune to new status effects. But if you get your status effect on him, he'll still be anti-heal. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
I've just known this.
Like Marco, his skill 2 cleanses status effects. It gets rid of anything that was on him. But Shanks does not get rid of whatever's on him. It just removes, cancels anything new from something.
Yeah.
So, yes. All right. Number 6. This may be a little too low. I'm going to be honest. I think we potentially could raise him higher, but he is a defender, so that's why he is lower, and I think the others will kind of hold a little bit better of a chance, potentially, when it comes to fighting him in a 1v1 situation. But number 6, we have Captain Kid, as many of you all would have assumed. If you guys want to rank him higher, please don't be upset with me. I definitely could be down if you want to rank him number 1. But Chrollo, what y'all think of him?
You know, the 50% that Shanks takes away from your heal is really annoying, especially with Kid. But you know, Kid heals from knockbacks too, and he's a great defender. I think he has like 100% damage reduction on attackers, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, he can easily kill Shanks, and also Shanks can kill him sometimes. But I think Kid has a more advantage on Shanks.
Yes, I think especially with that percentage ticking away, if you can just get up
Yep.
in his face and just like have that rotating, melting Shanks little by little. Now, I actually ran full attack, full defense. I think that's one of my favorite things to build on Captain Kidd, and it allows you to actually kind of melt him with your basic attacks too. You can do good amounts of damage. So I oddly just run the Luffy set. It's meant for attackers, but since I'm on my own flag, I actually do get a little bit of damage increase as well. So it allows me to actually do good amounts of damage with my basic attack. So it feels good. It feels good to actually hit him for a good chunk of damage. And I was able to hit some Shankses for like 10 to 14k with my skill 1 too. So if you just side check him, like you can do that too. So it's an option.
Can you one shot Shanks with team boost?
Yes. That is not too hard. Yeah, because I don't think Shanks does not have to survive with 1 HP, right? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you can shot him here.
You can one-shot him for sure. Easily.
So yeah, Kid I think Kid should be above Dofi, but sure, Dofi is also good. But
okay,
yeah.
well, spoilers for the next one. My God.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5 we had is Doflamingo. Obviously, as Chrollo said, we potentially just put him under Captain Kidd, so maybe Captain's 5. Maybe Kidd put B5 and Doflamingo number 6. But anyways, Doflamingo is our next one. We all know how annoying Dofi can be. All you have to do is sit there and hide behind his wall. It makes him take no damage. Shanks can obviously destroy him, but as long as Dofi's hiding behind his wall, Shanks is going to be hitting him. And then, obviously, Chrollo talking about his HP and below half HP.
You know, but the Dofi is good and everything, but you know, Dofi has a lot of glitches. Yeah, so the thing that is very annoying about Dofi is he has a lot of glitches on his wall. So if Shanks knock him back during his wall, he can easily kill him. And sometimes if Shanks stacks up attack, he can break his wall easily. But also if Dofi is a good player and puts a lot of HP, like maybe 6,000 HP, 5,000 HP in his middles, he can easily also kill Shanks. So it depends on the middles and the support more than a 1v1, you know? That's what I'm trying to say.
It also does depend on how many, like if Shanks is fully stacked at 100% attack, I think he's going to melt the Dolphin wall.
Yeah.
Depends on where they're at in the fight. If they're just beginning, I think Dolphin might have it. But if Shanks has been out in the field and has it stacked up and is full HP still somehow, Shanks might easily win that. Probably will.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. Alright, number 4. Honestly, I could potentially put Kidd above this one as well.
Nah.
You don't think so? Okay, you're the expert.
No.
You're the expert. Okay, you're the main.
Did you try Yamato? Did you try her?
I don't own her, and I have never played her, so.
You haven't never played her. So,
No.
So, no, she destroys Shanks. She destroys him.
Okay.
You just need to know where you should just know where to put your skills. Because you know that you can't use aim assist on Shanks.
Yes.
So sometimes you will miss the skill, but you have to be a good player. But also he damages shit damage. He can't damage you if you're above 70%. You know Yamato has damage reduction on attackers.
Oh,
so
yes,
maybe
yes.
with skill 1 he can, sometimes he damaged me 4,000, 5,000. You know.
Oh.
When I play Yamato. And Yamato, if you do the counter, you can easily kill him. So it depends on a lot of situations. But yeah, Yamato has a lot of advantage. You know, she can easily destroy him. Easily. Because she also has stagger.
Damage reduction. That is actually disgusting. Wow, yeah. She's so annoying to fight with attackers. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, she is annoying and she is the best unit in opbr.
Okay, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. Okay, so that's obviously our number 4 is Yamato. She is the queen of fighting attackers. Very obnoxious with her like 3-second cooldown counter. That thing's very obnoxious to deal with. I actually hate that skill so much. It's so short. But yeah, so Yamato always has counters up. She is red, so she has color advantage. She's meant to fight attackers. It's just she has so many things going for her, so obviously you're going to be thriving. And you can just go and get flags and stuff too and just knock them off and go about your day and just keep taking flags. So Yamato, fantastic unit. she's gonna be thriving and destroying Shanks.
Yeah, trust me. They will cancel me because I said she's the best unit in the game. Cancel Chrollo on Twitter, you know?
Okay, number 3. We got the OG King of the
Yeah.
Pirates. Still, what are we? How long? A year and a half later, and we still have not fallen out of the meta. Homeboy Pirate King Goldie Roger.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Explain it, Chrollo.
Explain it. You know, Shanks is a V2 Roger. That's what I'm saying, but
True.
he can also easily kill Shanks. If you know, if Roger is a good player, he can also Shanks can kill him. But I think sometimes Roger has an advantage. You know, Roger's damage is way higher than Shanks. Way
Yes.
when he stacks up attack.
Now.
So it depends. It depends. You know, it's a good 1v1.
Yes. One thing I want to point out, if you see Shanks using his running skill, and if he's willing to hit you, which most brain dead Shanks players will, because the brain dead EX players will sit there and hit you with whatever because they think they're going to kill you and do damage. That running skill where he goes and jabs forward, that skill does not knock back. And because it does not knock back, that means you can hold your skill 2 on Roger,
And
absorb the damage, and reflect that back at Shanks and basically one-shot him. So if you see him charging, just use your skill 2, and then it either forces him to walk away and turn it, and then you can just hit him after, or he'll just hit you, and then you can just one-shot him straight after. So, and yeah, obviously he comes guarding him and just side.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a decent fight. I think it's a fair fight, you know.
Yes. Definitely, actually, a really fair fight. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's actually disgusting. All right, enough about Roger. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, this one, my queen number 2, the one and only, because I actually had a really easy time. If you have now, it is Uta, his daughter. Who would have thought the daughter? If you have your shield up and stuff, now Shanks can smack you and easily one-shot you. And you're probably not going to sing affect him, but you can actually just do raw amount of damage to him to where you'll just kill him. So, and it's pretty easy to use your skill 1 on him when he's in his red effect and he can't be targeted by your skills. So it's pretty easy to just hit him with it anyway. And your skill 2 as well. Both your skills you can just destroy him with, and your skill 2 will generally one-shot him under most circumstances. So it's pretty nutty. Uta is actually disgusting, and I love it, and it's fantastic that she's red and he's green.
She's maybe number 1 bounty fist right now. But she's not considered much. She's considered a movie unit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but she's very good. She's one of that easy top 10 or maybe top 3 attacker in the game. Easily.
Are we not counting whatchamacallem? Not counting EXs?
Yeah, not counting the EX.
Yes, okay. Yes, for sure. I would definitely put her. I think she's probably number 1 attacker non-EX, I think. I would probably rank her as
maybe,
that.
yeah. Maybe.
She's up there. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Dolphy's pretty obnoxious too. So, but they have different strengths. They fight differently, so it's hard to compare those two. But,
Yeah.
all right, number 1. I'm gonna let you take the reins on this because I haven't actually experimented too much with this one. Is the one, the only Fleet Admiral Akainu.
Alright, so Akainu easily destroys Shanks. You know, if he stacks up attack, he can maybe sometimes one-shot Shanks. You just need to know where to put your skill 1 because the skill 1 does not aim at Shanks when he's using his hockey state. And he, you know, when he's in his hockey state, he doesn't get status fix, so he cannot get the what's it called?
Incinerate.
What is the incinerate? Yeah,
Yes.
he can't get incinerated. So, but you can kill him in his hockey state or non-hockey state. You can easily kill him because you're the biggest and strongest counter on Shanks. So Akainu got really up. He was also a good unit when the blue meta was on. He could sometimes easily destroy Luffy. You just need to know how to play him. And also sometimes I've seen some Shanks destroy Akainu, but I think the bigger advantage is on Akainu. So I don't know, but that's my opinion. What's your opinion, Roman? You tell us.
I have seen some Akainus mess up some Shanks in League Battle, so that is the thing. I know they can fight back a little bit, but I mean, I think just getting around the invincibility is just very difficult. Granted, Shanks is usually anti-stagger, anti-down. So like if he just perfect dodge is gonna kind of use skill 2, it works really well. But if a kind of can just wail on Shanks until he gets the skill 2, I don't know. But Shanks is anti-stagger. That's actually a pretty close fight. But like, wow, that's actually pretty insane. So
I think it depends on who's the better player.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You need to just use your mind on both units.
In general, I think the Pioneer does hold. He just has color advantage. He has all of that stuff. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And if you have a good metal set, what is it? The Baroque Works metal set where you Mr. 5, Miss Valentine's Day, and Mr. 3. That metal set will give your skill 2 such a short skill cooldown, so you can just honestly almost permanently like hold that. If you have Warlord support too, you can almost permanently hold skill 2 up. So it's actually disgusting. So suggestion for you Akainu players who don't know that. I think most are aware of that by now, but yeah, it's nutty. It's nutty. So that is our top 10 units and counters. I would say the top 5 consist of relative counters. The latter 5 are kind of more units that are ideal to use in
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
yeah.
So just adding that effect though, because I know a lot of you people are gonna be like, my Shanks destroys every one of those units. Yeah, I'm sure you beat them at some point in time, but I'm sure they beat you at some point in time. So take that into consideration. But anyways, thank you, Chrollo, my man. Thank you so much for joining me in on this and helping me with this ideas and list and stuff. You got any last words?
No problem. Thanks to you, Roman. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
And everybody reach Roman to 15k and 20k is the top one opbr YouTuber. Me personally is the most YouTuber I enjoy his videos and streams.
Hey, let's
I'm not
go.
capping. It's not because I'm with you, but yeah, it's actually not cap. I'm being 100% honest with you.
Hey, the words. Hey, I did not even paid. Not paid actor, by the way. Not paid actor. Hey, thank you, my man. Thank you for the kind words. So
No
make sure you
problem,
guys
no.
go and follow and sub to him, his YouTube channel. I'll make sure I'll pin it in the comments. It'll also be in the description. Make sure you go check him out and stuff in all his videos. He does hit up all Arab. It is Arab, right?
Yeah.
Arab. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so he has all the Arab. It is different language and stuff, but the gameplay is phenomenal. So just make sure you check that out anyway. So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me and being here. And good luck in this upcoming meta. I'm your boy Roman Puss, and I'm gonna be taking off. Yeah, peace, beautiful people.
Helly.